One thing I know for sure is an unexamined experience is worthless. There are people who are 50 years old who haven't lived 50 years. They have lived 1 year 50 times. They are still making the same mistakes because they never stop and extract the lessons. They never stop to ask, what happened in this last year? And what can I do differently so that I'm living life better? The Bible says in 2 Corinthians 13 and 5, examine yourselves to see if your faith is genuine. Test yourselves. Surely you know that Jesus Christ is among you. If not, you have failed the test of genuine faith. What does that actually mean? It means you take some time to review the experiences of your life and you look for two things. The first thing you look for is benefits. What did you really enjoy at that particular time? And don't just say, I enjoyed that job. Ask, what was it about that job that I enjoyed? And ask yourself, what is it that I enjoyed about that class that I took? What changed me? What happened in that class that really stood out to me? Why was it so fulfilling to me? You will get these little clues about where you should be headed with your life. Number two, look for patterns. Particularly, you want to look for patterns in your failure. When you fail, you tend to do it the same way every time. So you look and say, where have I failed in the past? What patterns do I keep repeating? Now, you don't look at it to beat yourself up, but because you want to be different. Those who ignore the mistakes of their past are likely to repeat them. This was the problem with the Israelites. Think about it. Their trip to the promised land should have only taken a few weeks, not 40 years. But they refused to learn from their experiences. They refused to learn from God's tests. Each failed test meant one more lap around the desert. The Bible says in Job 32 and 7, the longer you live, the wiser you become. That verse is a possibility, not a promise. I know a lot of people who are just old and flat out dumb. Wisdom does not automatically come with age. Maturity happens when you extract meaning from the everyday experiences of your life. And as you begin to apply biblical wisdom to the way you live each day, you must examine your experiences. Examine your failures. Look for the benefits. Look for the patterns. We want to get to that more abundant life that God has promised us, but we can't get there if we don't examine our experiences. Examine yourselves to see if your faith is genuine. Test yourselves. Surely you know that Jesus Christ is among you. If not, you have failed the test of genuine faith. Today, I encourage you during your Christian journey. Today, I encourage you as you're looking back over your life. Today, I encourage you as you're healing from emotional hurt and PTSD from your marriage and PTSD from maybe the way you were raised. You have to examine those experiences to become better on your journey. Test yourselves. Examine your experiences. Look for the benefits and look for the patterns. Think about that today.